I think the wisdom point is you're onto something big, because what's happening with technology and AI is going to basically require all of us, if you will, to become wiser. All right. Wisdom is being wise, and we're going to have to learn how to adapt at the speed of technological change, and we're going to have to learn how to do things that the technology can't do well. And so it sort of all fits together, that the wisdom, all right, and the challenge for our world, it's a world challenge, is the wisdom in the AI age is different than the wisdom in the non-AI age.
Yeah.
And so how do we adapt ourselves? And that's where the story, you got to bring your best self to the world, the best self, you know, the quiet ego, the quiet mind, the quiet body, how you listen to other people, how you engage with them emotionally, how you manage what's going on in yourself, because our mind and our body and what's going on in ourselves, the way we're wired, we're not wired to be highly adaptive people. Probably the thing that is the closest, what we're going to go through, what you're going to go through, what I'm going to go through, everybody's going to go through, is something very similar that happened way back when, in the hunter-gatherer days. All right, where the hunter-gatherers basically would be put into a situation that was completely new, and they basically had to learn how to do what they needed to do in order to live. And this is the hunter-gatherer days, okay, were very challenging days. Well, human excellence in the AI age is going to be very challenging. Right? You know the statistics and everything, that the predictions on the number of people that will probably not have jobs, the speed at which this is going to happen. I mean, the best technology people out there are basically saying by 2030 there will be very little cognitive stuff, that AI will do most of everything cognitively by 2030. AI will be smarter than us. So what do we do? All right. And so it comes down then to the cognitive point, but the cognitive point, all right, is very different than the emotional point. It's very different than the behavioral point. Okay. AI is not going to behave. All right. AI is not going to be emotional. And so it's sort of like, we sort of got to be in a new way. We got to update ourselves. We got to upgrade ourselves. All right. And that's the journey. That's the journey of wisdom. And you talked about aging. And aging does have impact. I mean, I'm aging. All right. And I can tell you, over the last 2 years, I mean, I spent a lot of time reading books and talking to some of the best aging people. And so I changed completely in the last year my entire way of eating, and how I eat, when I eat, all right, and what I eat. And that has helped me a lot. My energy level is, back where I was maybe 20 years ago. But it's also, it's that ability. Aging, there's two things about aging that's so important for people to dig into is okay, what we put in our bodies, and then, all right, the second key thing is, how do we behave with other people in positive emotional ways, all right? Because having people who you trust, who care for you, who would help you, all right? That positive bonds, all right? That positive bonds of of of, of having positive emotional relationships and friendships with other people is mission critical to us staying in the game. To us staying in the game, because it all plays into itself. It will help us stay smarter. It will help us figure out different ways to do things. We will have people who will be helping us instead of, survival of the fittest. No, that won't work. And so, the aging aspect is, yes, as we age, it's far more important that we have caring, trusting friends, of which we're caring and trusting for them too.
Wow.
That's going to help us. That's going to help us basically figure out what to do, how to do, when to do, etc. Because everything else is going to be, if you will, driven by science. And this is basically driven primarily by emotions. And the biggest thing is, in order for us to think in levels, in ways that the technology can't think, we got to take our thinking up another level. Okay? In order to do that, we got to basically take care of the two critical things which get in the way of good thinking. And that's a big ego, all right? And that means a monkey mind, all right? Quote around the monkey that our mind is always talking to us and grading us and, telling us how bad we are or telling us how bad somebody else is. We got to basically do the work of inside of us, if you will, the journey to inner peace, quiet ego, quiet mind, quiet body, positive emotional state, etc., so that we can come to the table, to the workplace, to our home place, to the big place, whatever that is, all right, with a peace of mind. And it's why this wisdom and aging come together, but it comes together also with the happiness part, and it merges together, and ultimately you get human excellence, not human big ego, not humans being better than other people, humans being the best person they can be so that they can live a good life.
Wow. Yeah.
And that's sort of the transitions and the stories, because impermanence is going to be the new norm. All right. So that means you got to constantly learn, unlearn, and relearn at the pace of technological change.
Yep.
All right. And if you think about it, up until now, that hadn't been a necessity. All right. I mean, you think about it. When you went back with your schooling, did you basically go through processes of how to quiet your ego, how to quiet your mind, how to quiet your body, how to bring your best self, all right, to the game, all right, to life, how to bring it. What is the best self, all right? How do we basically optimize our internal way of being, which allows us to find meaningful work, all right, to be happy, etc. I mean, this is sort of like it's going to be a new definition culturally